admit I was loving it, but now, ugh. But Susanna from Huddle has changed all that with the first female-only networking event for entrepreneurs and girls on the tech scene. This is Silicon Stilettos. Why did you come to Silicon Stilettos?
Yeah, you got to push the sisterhood in some way.
Silicon Stilettos is a fantastic idea. Only this morning somebody said to me, oh hang on a minute, you're a woman in technology. Wow, I'm like you. I didn't know there were people like us around. So it's a great way to meet other women in technology.
I just think it's fantastic to have women together and bring everybody together and communicate and find out what everyone's doing and how we can support each other.
I think one of the things about this event is it's fantastic to support really more, frankly, more gender equality, I guess, in the tech scene. There's it's a bit imbalanced in the tech scene in terms of gender, I think, especially in the UK.
Too many willies on the tech scene?
Yes, I would say so.
I'm just saying it's like Web 2.0, there's too much choice.
You think?
Yeah.
In what sense?
Like there's so many willies, you just can't make a decision on one. Now, why aren't there more girls in the tech industry?
I don't think that it's that there aren't more girls. I think that it's just a male-dominated industry, and a lot of people say to me that trying to make technology a female-orientated vertical is a lot like making cosmetics a male-orientated industry. So it's not that it doesn't exist. There are lots of women, fabulous women working in tech, but it's just maybe they're not as apparent as men are.
I think to an extent that is boys with toys. Like when I was growing up, definitely it wasn't the computers that I was supposed to be playing with. We had a women in tech event with Seed Camp a while ago, and it came out that of the 50 women that ended up working in technology, every single one of them had grown up in a household and environment where they were encouraged to play with computers or to do maths or to do science. Whereas I know that like most of my female friends probably they wouldn't have had that kind of encouragement. So I think it starts in schools. It's not about forcing women that come out of university to do more technology. It's not about making corporates or other programs like that hire more women. It's really about making it a playful thing, something you can start playing with from the day you're born.
Yeah, I think you're right. It really does need to be promoted to younger people, because I think if you suddenly get into this idea of thinking that geeky and techie stuff is just for boys, you'll never really break out of that mould. So the more fun and interesting women that you can see that don't maybe fall into the stereotypical geeky trap of like having glasses and looking really horrible, that's really nasty, but you know what I mean. If you see more women that look sort of fairly normal and wear makeup or are having fun and a good time, and yet you know that they're geeks and you know that they're into technology, that's great.
Biggest female entrepreneur hero? It's a fantastic question. I guess it would have to be Susie Willis, who founded Plum Baby. She makes an amazing product. She's not afraid to be very powerful about it, and she looks great.
I mean, I guess, you know, we all look up to people like Martha Lane Fox, who were the pioneers back in the day. But you really put me on the spot there.
So who's your biggest hero female entrepreneur?
I'm going to say Anita Roddick. She's not a tech entrepreneur.
Had her before.
She's brilliant. She was just incredible. I think she's a lot of men's heroes as well. So.
Yes, well, I was thinking of Anita Roddick as well. She's done a lot, but also, of course, the founder of our site, Charlotte Wesman, who's done loads, and seems to be having a good time with it.
What's the most exciting thing that's on the internet and technology scene at the moment?
Definitely the iPlatform, I'd say. No.
Probably a social network called myheritage.com. It's a social network for families with lots of really, really cool photo features.
I'm very much into location-based services at the moment. I've had the fortunate choice of working with some of them at the moment, and I'm just a fan of being able to use stuff on my mobile that's really, really efficient. And I think location-based services is something that's always going to be top of the floor for them.
Are any sort of media companies going to exist in 5 years' time, or is it just going to be citizen media?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think there's room for everyone, but I think you need to definitely evolve. You need to go with the digital sphere. You got to be tapped in. You got to be diversified, and yeah, I mean,
trusted media is always going to be important, whether that's trusted from the perspective of a blogger who's in a niche area that you listen to and that you respect because of their job or their knowledge, or whether that's traditional media with journalistic process. There'll always be a role for trusted media.
Can I see, are you wearing stilettos?
No, just cowboy boots.
Hang on a minute. Come up here. This girl organised an event called Silicon Stilettos and she's got cowboy boots on.
Yeah, I can't wear really high heels.
No, you're right.
No.
Maybe it should be cowboy stilettos.
No, that doesn't just ring right. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Boy in it. We don't want boys.
No boys, definitely not.
Are you wearing stilettos?
I have slight heels in my shoes.
No, I'm actually wearing riding boots, so...
Can we get a shot of those, please? They are fantastic. You feel like a dominatrix.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so how's it going tonight? How do you think the event's going?
Oh, it's going very well. We had about 100 people confirmed to attend, probably 80 turned out. And it's looking really, really good. I think people are enjoying themselves.
What's your hope for Silicon Stilettos? How big's it going to get?
I hope it's not going to get too busy and too big because it's really, really hard to network if you've got about, more than 150 people. So I think we would like to keep it at 120 and then decide whether we want to do it every month or we want to do it every 3 months, or we'll see.